Boardwalk. I don't want it.
You're not gonna buy Boardwalk?
No.
Why? When you put a hotel on it and I land there, I'll have to pay a fortune.
No, you won't. I won't charge you.
Ma, that's against the rules.
Mrs. Tate? Mrs. Tate, what is going on here?
Monopoly.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm upstairs cleaning your bathroom, and a guy walks out of the shower fully dressed.
Oh, that must be Detective Donahue.
Well, what is he doing here?
Looking for Chester.
Well, I think if Mr. Tate was in the shower, we would have found him by now.
I'd say it was my most difficult case. First of all, the body was in 7 different states. Arm in Alabama, leg in Wisconsin, the head in Rhode Island. Took months to put the pieces together.
You put all the pieces together?
Sure.
This guy's amazing.
Not really. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle. You got a bunch of parts, don't mean anything. Put them together, get a perfect picture. Only difference is the pieces I'm playing with are bloody. And the picture I get don't make Bambi in the end. Okay, Mrs. Tate, I'm done.
Good.
Does that mean that you're going to take the case?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
I see your husband likes to dress up like a priest. Kinky.
My husband was a priest.
Congratulations on your pregnancy.
How did you know?
Saltines and the Rocky Road ice cream by your bed. Billy, it's a nice collection of magazines you've got hidden in your bedroom. Why don't you get yourself a girlfriend?
I'm trying.
Try a little harder. I see your daughter Eunice ran off with Dutch Lightner, who you hid in the basement.
Amazing.
Billy, did you tell?
No, I swear.
Nobody told me anything, Mrs. Tate. Everything is there. All you have to do is look for it.
Amazing.
Benson, could I get a cup of coffee?
No.
Good. Makes me jumpy as hell. Well, getting back to your husband's disappearance, I get these cases all the time. Find them all. You name them, I've found them.
Amelia Earhart.
Found her. Shopping. Martin Borman, found him too. Sells Mercedes in Malibu. I find these cases very boring.
I find you very boring.
If it's so boring, why do you do it?
What am I going to do, heart transplants? It's what I know.
Well, they say that you are the best detective in the world.
And they're right. One thing I had to know, Mrs. Tate, did your husband leave willfully? Because if your husband left willfully, why should I bother to find him?
Oh, dear. Do you think that's possible?
No.
Good.
I'll tell you why. I don't think any man in his right mind would leave a wife like you.
Oh, Detective Donahue, you're very sweet.
No, I'm not, Mrs. Tate. Just doing my job.
Does that mean you're going to take the case?
Only for one reason.
What's that?
I like your smile.
Into the mystifying oracle. Oh, Benson, good. Sit down a minute.
Why?
I want you to work this with me.
What is it?
It's a Ouija board. It tells the future.
Get out of here.
No, Benson, come on now. Just for a second.
What does it do?
Well, first of all, we have to put our fingers on it. Oh, not like that. Gently, like this. See? Now, I ask it questions, and it spells out the answers.
You paid money for this?
Ready? Now?
Yeah.
What is Benson going to cook for dinner?
You could have just asked me instead of spending money on this.
Nothing's happening.
I guess I ain't cooking.
Give it a minute.
Forget it. It probably don't move for black people.
Hi, I let myself in.
Good. Now you can let yourself out.
Oh, Benson, can I get something to drink?
No.
Ah, good, thank you. I'd probably spill it.
You want me to get that?
If you don't mind.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Detective Donahue.
Hello, Mrs. Tate. No, thanks. I'll just hold on to it.
You're very late.
Sorry I'm late, but I was arrested.
Arrested?
Yeah. Oh, Benson, can I get a scotch?
No.
Thank you. Saved my liver.
Arrested?
Yeah, I was walking down East 48th Street. Saw a man about 6 feet tall with a bandage around his head. I was sure it was your husband. I called him to stop. He started running. I chased after him, finally wrestled him to the ground. Turned out to be the ambassador from India.
Detective Donahue.
You can call me George.
George?
It's my name, George.
George, this was not an easy decision to make, but I've decided to fire you.
'Cause I was late? Boy, are you strict. I'll be on time tomorrow, I promise.
Not because of that.
It's 'cause of the way I feel about you, huh? Me and my big mouth. I'd like to rip out my tongue. Plus, then every time I talked, I'd sound like an idiot.
It's because of how I feel.
Probably can't even eat without a tongue.
I feel about you the way you feel about me.
Of course, French kissing would definitely do. What? What'd you say?
I'm afraid I feel the same way you do.
Well, that's great.
No, it's terrible.
It's terrible. Why is it terrible?
Because I'm married and I love my husband.
Well, I can understand. I mean, I can understand that. There's probably nothing I can do. Huh? Is there anything I can do? Well, then, some other time, some other place, some other world, whatever.
Wait,
What?
I just hate to see you leave.
Well, it doesn't thrill me either.
I'm so confused. Do you think that it's possible for a woman to care for two men?
My mother did.
She did?
No, but I'll say anything right now.
You see, I have one man here that I care for who is actually here to look for the other man I care for who is not here. And then, of course, if you find him, then I will have both men here that I care for. But, if you leave, then I won't have either man here, you see, that I care for. You see?
Maybe.
I just don't know what to do.
I have a suggestion.
Unfire you?
Right.
Okay.
I have another suggestion.
What?
About a little kiss.
Oh, I don't think so.
Just a little peck on the cheek. Just a little one. Little peck on the cheek, you won't feel a thing. Be like a fly landing.
Okay.
Nope, nothing in your ear. Benson, how about a Pepsi?
No, thanks.
Valuable man, Benson. I wish there were a million more like him.
There are.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
Hey, that sounds like, No, I don't think so. Probably just take the train, go down to the city, and get back on this case. Say, are you sure about, me?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna find your husband. See ya.
See you.
I beg your pardon?
Sit down.
What for?
We've got to have a little talk
About what?
about Mrs. Tate.
What about her?
What in the hell do you think you're doing?
Doing?
Don't you think she's been through enough without having to deal with you?
I love her.
Right.
Hey, I don't have to take this stuff from you.
Yes, you do. And let me tell you something else you got to do.
What's that?
Watch out for me. Because if you cause her one moment of grief, I'm coming after you, Detective.
Now, let me tell you something. That woman's smile is the best thing that's happened to me in 10 years. And if you think for one moment I'm going to let a little bit of grief touch that smile, you're crazy.
You still want that scotch?
Sure.
Good, make two. I'll have one with you.